progressive team of Babu Wino and Edwin Sifuna. They were saying the things that were exciting the voter of the future, the youth. And we had the second group of the people who came to government through the window of broad-based government, who came to eat. They included Opiondai, he came to eat. Oparanya, he came to eat. Joho, he came to eat. And the young lady from Turkana, they all came to eat. They would have, and the man I love, John Badi, they came to eat. They would have killed you. You heard those statements. They were weeping more than the bereaved, because they knew that if the weeping does not weep the president sufficiently for him to sustain them in government, the death of Tinga was marking the end of their eating. And let me tell you, it is because some of them are not deep enough. Raila was not taking them to government so that they eat. He was taking them to government so that strategically he would prepare himself for 2027. So that strategically he would fundraise. You require billions of shillings to run a presidential campaign. So they thought he was doing it for them because he loved them. That was political strategy. And that's why he panicked when he saw that the community was starting to buy into the idea of broad-based government. He was forced to go public and say that, who told you that ODM will not have a presidential candidate? Those of us who understand the chess game that we call politics in Kenya, we knew exactly what Mzee was doing, strategizing. Well, some people say he did that so as to quell the Gen Z uprising. I do not think so. He saw an opportunity. The Gen Z could only have been silenced by His Excellency Right Honorable Raila Odinga if he was the owner of the dog. He was not. So he rode on that and got what he got. And I think the Gen Zs that were the owner of the Gen Z uprising were far removed from the political shenanigans that everybody is talking about. Because those young people, and I can see a few of them in this press conference, these ones, they were only armed with a smartphone and the Kenyan flag. The people who caused loss of lives and property were hardcore criminals in Rastafari. I was there on the 25th of June. I saw the two different layers. When they were approaching Parliament with their smartphones in their hands and singing, they were not a threat. But when the hardcore guys came in, our life immediately came under threat. So, let's give it to our youth. They did what they could. I don't think they could have done more than that. But shame unto the political forces that then infiltrated the agenda of the youth. I do not think the smartphone wielding and national flag wearing youth were planning to overthrow the government. They were making a statement in respect of the issues which they raised, which included, amongst others, unemployment.
So is there anything that young people we learn from Raila Odinga?
Yes, Raila started as a young person. When he was detained for the first time without trial, he was 37. That is just 2 years before the definition of a youth, which ends at 35. It's one of them. So what they can learn from him is that you don't have to wait to become bald-headed like Khalwale before you start your journey. You should start from right where you are. Even you, as truly speaking here, I started from the age of 22 at the University of Nairobi. Yes, and it was not a joke. Okay. We were the generation of youth who overthrew the government.
There is one question that I want to ask you about Raila's before we come to that. I mean, we go to the next segment of the questions that I have for you. Same with the speeches that we had during Raila's burial. Winnie Odinga, she spoke, and then at the tail end, she said, but if you want to know, I'm ready to come back home.
Yes.
According to you, with this statement that she said, what did you think that she meant? Is it like she meant that she's coming home to join politics? She's coming home to take over the fathers? You know, what is your take on this?
I can't speak for Winnie because I have never shared a conversation with him apart from when I met her to congratulate her upon being elected to go to Yala. I told her I voted for you, and I actually voted for her. So I don't know her mindset. However, when she made that statement, I was seated with Eugene Omalwa, and I poked his rib side and told him, "Did you hear that?" Then he told me yes, and I told him, that girl doesn't want to stay in Yala. She was yearning for a more visible presence in the politics of this country before 2027, because I suspect that she wants to gun for something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there are many people who didn't speak who knew Baba. Like, I can comfortably, without fear of contradiction, confirm to Kenyans that Baba's choice amongst his children for who would succeed him was not Raila Jr., was not Winnie. After Fidel died, Raila told Rosemary to prepare to become the MP of Kibra. And upon being urged on, Rosemary came for me. And she told me, I would like you to take me to Kibra. And I took her to Kibra in her maiden rally at Kamkunji grounds, which is very symbolic in Kibra constituency. She did not tell me that the father asked her to look for me. If he did, I don't know. She can confirm. If he didn't, then she made that decision herself for whatever reasons. So after I took her back, shortly after she fell unwell, and she went to South Africa. And Raila would go to South Africa to visit her in hospital. And when he would come to Nairobi, he would tell me,